Welcome back, everyone. It's a Tier 7 game on Steps, and I am in my brand new toy. This is literally the very first time I've taken the SU-152 out to battle. It's armed with a 152mm howitzer, the same gun you get on the KV-2, but with slightly better stats. I think I've got an upgraded engine, and that's about it. Stock tracks, starter gun, oh, and 80% crew. Yep, I am stuck with a less than fully trained crew because I don't really feel like spending my very hard to get gold on training up the crew when I can do it by shooting at things. And as a result, this thing lumbers. I've got an 18-second reload. I've got close to a 4.5-second aim time. This thing just doesn't like to do anything quickly. For example, oh, and of course has a hard time aiming. This gun's very jerky to begin with. Take a full aim on the ELC. I have no idea what shell went, but clearly it did not land on the ELC AMX. And now I'm reloading again and hoping that no one spotted me when I pulled the trigger on this thing, because it does kind of announce your presence. Long wait on the reload. Someone hits him, and this time my shell lands close enough. And yes, I'm shooting HE shells with this thing. It's so large and powerful that in a Tier 7 game, I'm pretty sure there are very few targets here I can't do lots of damage to with one of this thing's standard shells. But I do have a bunch of heat loaded, because if I ran into a Tier 8 or even 9 game, I was gonna need it. There's a Stewart down there. That would be funny. Well, lumbering beast coming around. Ooh, Shiri. Top tier enemy medium tank, not noted for its armor. Unfortunately, he's also moving. I shoot anyways, the shell lands nowhere near him. So I back away again. Try to get off the enemy radar. Now I'm tracking a Stewart. Now, Stewart's really dangerous. He's getting very close. He could easily get me spotted. If he's going to get me spotted, all I can do is hope that I hit him here. Nope, shell hooks way to the left. Nowhere near him. Going back into trying to hide. Fortunately, an E25 takes out the Stewart. And a Leo comes charging in. Well, someone probably stop saying these scouts. I just want to tank destroy something. Carefully aim, because I don't want to hit an ally. This time the shell hooks just right and takes the Leo right out of play. Okay. Ooh. That's when the Shiri pops back up. He's very close by. I don't really want a DPM contest with him. I will lose. I have few hit points. I have this big lumbering behemoth gun, but he's just stuck behind that rock there. I don't know if he knows I'm up here or not, but I think he's got an idea, because he doesn't seem to want to come out. But I'll sit here and be patient. It doesn't matter which side of the rock he comes out on. I'll be able to get a halfway decent shot at him at this range. And with almost no armor, I have a reasonable chance of doing a lot of damage to him. And that's when something interesting happens. It's a Lux. He's gone and he's getting a look at it. Shiri is thinking about coming out. He's not quite sure which way to go. And it's like he thinks I might still be here. It's just a Lux. He can easily kill the Lux. He just needs to pop out and he might be able to get him. Oh, there's a Shiri. Oof, didn't get the penetrating hit, but did take a big chunk of health off of his tank. I hit the reload button, that's what I'm going to do outside of artillery, to let the Lux know that it's going to be a while before I'm ready to shoot again. And then say to myself, hey, he's at 762 health. You know what? F it. So now I take my lumbering behemoth in for some close combat. Not because it makes sense, but because I'm bored of chilling in the back. So I use the rock that Shiri's hiding behind to try and get as close as possible before I get spotted. Come rolling around the corner on his engine deck. That was a bit better, and then he ends up getting one penetrating hit, and the Lux comes around and uses his nasty little 30mm autocannon to just shred the little guy. Let's to shred off what's left of the Shiri. LOL. Alright, now I'm going to follow the Lux It doesn't make any sense. But, you know, I just took out a very strong enemy tank. I kind of feel like I'm doing this and ow! There's someone up there and I can't see them because my tank has no view range. But that's okay. I'm just going to drive behind this rock right here. Try to figure out how I'm going to do this without going boom. Because that was probably a BDR. BDRs have really nasty 90mm guns. They're also fairly fast for a heavy tank. And this thing isn't fast at all in its current status, as you can see. Luke's pops out, tries again, gets taken out, but reveals a T-150. That isn't what I thought shot me. But that's okay. I'll just tear off a big chunk of its health anyways. Duck back behind the rock. Start to reload. Hope that someone else can help me out a little bit here. Alright, there's now an E-25 attacking them from another angle. So I once again pop back out. Take aim forever. T-150 doesn't quite die to the fire, but the E-25 gets him anyways. Start driving this way when suddenly... What? Oh. That's bad. I don't want to have one of those behind me. Hell, I don't have that anywhere but directly in front of me where my gun can come to bear. I'm still loading. Are you shooting high explosive at me? Okay. Well, this is what happens when I shoot high explosive at you. Take him out, and I have a tank behind me again. Okay, I'm going to try and use the dead Lukes to scrape him off so I get my gun to bear, but he's just a little bit too quick. Ow. Ow, stop it. Ow, stop it. Ow, stop it. Oh, Kitty2 saves my bacon. Hallelujah. Was no way I was going to get that steward off my butt. Just, ugh. So I do a little zigzagging to help dodge the enemy SU-8, and yup, he did take a shot at me. But fortunately, I am well away and able to protect myself. I didn't actually even see who actually got the kill shot on the Stewart. And I have some gripes to make about this vehicle, but I could see how this could become a really fun tank. You just have to get used to the fact that it drives like a heavy tank, takes damage like a medium tank, and shoots like an artillery that needs direct line of fire. So now we're just headed towards the cap circle because I feel legitimate in doing so. I'm kind of shot up. And I would like to get some capture points to help grind out for some of the higher tier engines and higher tier engine and the higher tier tracks. So maybe this thing is a little bit less painful. Also, crew skills, yay! Want to get that crew up to 100% because that will probably help things a bit. Meanwhile, all of us are running towards the cap. Yup, Bert, the FV304 is gone hunting for Hummel. One of his favorite prey, because it's big, it has flat sides, it's very easy to pen. E-25 decides he's going to go and help, but I'm not having any of it. I'm in no condition to go hunting for artillery. I'm just going down here and pick me up some capture points. So we're going to do ×2 speed from our end, so you can watch the rest of the match in a timely manner. There he is. Bring the gun around just in case something weird happens, but nope, Bert gets him. I hope you all enjoyed watching that game. Good game, and good night.